can't even believe that summer is here already. That means that my workout routine, my typical eating patterns are kind of out of whack because all of my 4 kids are home. So I have to find new and creative ways to stay on track with my diet, with my fitness. So I'm gonna take you along with me today. I'll show you how I eat a high protein diet, stay on track with my health, my fitness as a busy mom of 4, especially now that it's summer break. And that just makes things a little bit more complicated because I'm really trying to be a good mom. I'm trying to keep my kids entertained, but at the same time, I want to take care of myself and my health, my fitness, all that stuff. So I'm going to show you how I eat on a typical day, how I hit my protein goals, and how I stay active as a busy mom. We've been doing some meal prep series for like the past 10 weeks, so this is definitely a different style of video today. It's a little more relaxed, but hopefully you feel inspired after watching today's video and you enjoy some of the meal ideas and you just feel like it's possible to still take care of yourself, to still be healthy, to still get your fitness in, even as a busy mom during summer break. Okay. Mwah. Morning, guys. I'm just getting ready to go for a morning run. My kids are still in bed. My husband is still in bed. It's 6:20, so it's not too early. It's not 5 a.m., so I can handle 6 a.m. Got my electrolytes, having a quick drink. Haven't had anything to eat yet. Typically, I don't enjoy working out when I'm fasted, but this is just where I'm at right now. It's practical to just get up, go for a quick run, come back, and then I'll have a full breakfast. I don't know why it's so hard to get out of bed, but once I'm up, I'm so glad I did it. So I think this is gonna be part of my summer routine, is just getting up early, working out, getting some exercise in, having some quiet time before the day gets a little bit crazy with all my kids home. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Gonna go make something yummy, lots of protein, get some carbs, get ready for the day. Well, it's summer break, and if I'm being completely honest, it's not really a break at all. I actually feel like this time of year is go time. It's busier than ever, but in some ways I do enjoy the flexibility of meals for the entire family. However, I do find it a little bit more challenging to just focus on myself because typically I just have my toddler at home with me during the day and it's easy enough to cook a fresh meal. But when I have all 4 of my kids home, it just adds another layer of, things to get done, more food to cook, more snacks to prepare. So my focus this summer is just to keep things simple, to not be hard on myself and do the best that I can. And one of the ways that I can still stay on track with my diet, with my exercise is one, hopefully getting up early most days so that I can just carve out some time for myself. And then another way is just to keep my meals simple, not overcomplicating anything, and having some healthy proteins in my pantry or in my freezer that I can just pull out anytime. And I would love to hear from you if you're a mom at home this summer with your kids. What are some of the ways that you're planning to stay on track? Or what are some really simple meal ideas or things that you want to share with other moms that can help somebody out? Because I'm all about community and surrounding yourself with people who are on the same page. So I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Please don't be shy. It is so important that we support one another. When I have a lower protein breakfast, which is like under 30 grams of protein, I try to top up my protein with some collagen powder in my coffee, and that is just a simple way to get a quick 10 grams of protein. And my favorite supplement is definitely the seed probiotics. These probiotics have truly changed my life, so I take these every single day. And when I'm running out the door and I don't have time to make a snack, I just take a protein shake with me and I add creatine to my protein shake as well, and it's just water. Simple and lots of protein. Now that it's summer, I am craving salads almost every single day. So today I am using canned salmon in my salad for my protein, and I'm also adding extra protein by making a Greek yogurt based dressing. And guys, this dressing was absolutely delicious. You have to try it. I'll type up the recipe and put it in the description below, but just roughly, it's about 3 tablespoons of plain Greek yogurt. I have honey, Dijon mustard, and I used about 1 teaspoon of that. If you have plain Dijon mustard, that's fine as well. And then I squeezed the juice out of a half of a lemon. Again, I kind of just eyeball things to see how much I need. So with the dill, you just want to give it a really good sprinkle. I don't know, maybe half a teaspoon worth of dry dill. You just want to be able to see it all throughout the dressing. And then of course, add salt and pepper, give it a stir until it's a good consistency and it's easy enough to pour over your salad. I would love to say that I am a gardener, but unfortunately, I just did not inherit that hobby, that passion from my mom, unfortunately, but I'm lucky enough to live really close to a whole bunch of farmers markets. So I love to buy fresh produce whenever I can from local farms. And today my lettuce was from a farm close by to us, which makes it extra yummy, I think. And I'm just making it really simple by adding some cucumbers. I added the salmon right on top, and then I'm adding some cherry tomatoes. I kept the salad toppings really basic and simple, but by making a homemade dressing, it made the salad feel a little bit fancier, and it gave it such a nice flavor that it didn't feel like it was a boring salad at all. Plus, it had 25 grams of protein, which is pretty good.
Rainbow the steak, these little sour fruit, rest of the tray. What's this fruit on body and these cream maybe?
Okay, so we're getting close to dinner. I don't know about you, when it is gorgeous outside, when it's summer, I do not enjoy spending time in the kitchen. I want to be outside enjoying the pool, enjoying the sun, and I also have like no groceries, so I have to just do something easy and simple. So I'm going to be cooking up some steak on the barbecue. Steak is so easy. We had steak in our freezer that we bought in bulk at Costco. I love having frozen protein options that are really easy to thaw and quick to cook. So I'm gonna do up some steaks, and then I have some carrots in my fridge, and I'm also gonna do rice. I am not afraid of carbs, especially when I have an active day. You really do need carbs to stay fueled, and I'll probably use a little bit of saffron in my rice to give it a little bit of extra flavor. That is dinner plans tonight. Something really important to me is mealtime with my family. And it's also really important to me that everybody's eating the same meal. I don't want to be cooking 2 separate meals because my kids won't eat the food that I'm eating. So from a young age, I've just kind of trained my kids to eat whatever I'm cooking. Although not everybody eats everything that I make. My kids do not like Brussels sprouts, they don't like bok choy, but that doesn't stop me from making it. I just encourage them to try it, to do their best. And I love exposing them to different flavors, different ingredients from a young age. I also want to spend the least amount of time in my kitchen cooking and cleaning up. And if I'm making 2 separate meals, that is double the work. And yeah, that's just not happening. That's not my style. Something that I tell my kids if they're complaining about something healthy that I made, I tell them you don't actually have to like everything that you eat. It's just like a mental shift. You actually don't have to enjoy what you're eating. Your food is serving a purpose. It's helping you grow healthy. It's helping you to be strong. You don't have to enjoy it. That's not the purpose of food. However, of course, all of us want to enjoy the food that we're eating. I'm just doing my best not to create picky eaters because there's nothing that annoys me more than working really hard on a special meal and my kids complaining about it. But if you have any tips or pieces of advice, words of wisdom for how to feed your kids healthy foods and not have to make 2 separate meals, please share it with us all. So tonight's dinner, I had steak. I actually weighed out my steak because I wanted to be sure I was getting enough protein. So by weighing it in grams, I found out that 120 grams of strip loin steak would give me 30 grams of protein, which is the perfect amount for dinner. one of my favorite places. Hey.
Hey. Ready?
Ready. Can't go to bed without our yogurt.
Nope.
I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I'll see you back next time.